Today marks the beginning of the Atlantic hurricane season, and an alarming new forecast has Gulf states on high alert. A La Nina is expected to form in the Pacific this summer, accelerating the already dangerous conditions. Government officials hoping that residents will heed this dire warning. Florida even giving a sales tax holiday in hopes people will stock up on life-saving supplies. Here to help us prepare and hopefully give us a reality check is meteorologist Joe Bastardi. Joe, there's a lot of scary headlines flying around out there. I'm a Florida girl. I'm a little nervous for this one. So give us the reality check. How concerned do we need to be? How bad is this hurricane warning?
Well, if I'm right, very. We put our forecast out December 7th saying this is a hurricane season from hell coming. And everybody, it's kind of frustrating in that no matter how many times I tweet it, how many times I say it, and I did find out I was sort of shadow banned on Twitter. So the over 1,500 times I've put out our map since December and explaining to people why this is something that we have to be concerned about. Nobody sees anything. And of course, once the other forecasts come out and they simply just mimic what my company, Weatherbell, put out in December. I'm in the private sector. I have a lot of clients in there. If they get their insurance in December when premiums are low, they save a heck of a lot of money when everybody starts piling in. And there's two parts of forecasting in what I do. Remember, the climate change aspect of what I do is simply a byproduct of observing the weather and understanding what a bunch of nonsense this is, that man is actually driving the climate. I don't believe that for a second. But what happens is I'm behind the scenes all the time giving advice to companies, and in the private sector, it's a crucible of accuracy that keeps you hired. And I'm 68 years old now, and I better darn well be right and give people a jump. But there's two things. First of all, if I know or if I suspect this is going to happen and tell my clients about it, if everybody then piles in later when they start seeing what we saw in December, and part of it has to do with my climate hypothesis as to why you can't sustain strong El Ninos and La Ninas have to come back and why the Atlantic is staying so warm. If you know that first, then you know everybody else will see it later and pile in. So with insurance premiums going up like crazy, my people and my clients, I got a lot of ports on the Gulf Coast, they get in before, and so they've already saved money. Now, as far as the nuts and bolts of the weather, it is a big setup, and we have three seasons analog: 2005, 2017, and 2020. 2008 is a secondary analog, 1998 is a secondary analog, 1985 a secondary analog. The biggest questions I have, though, are hurricane drought areas in the United States. New England has not been hit since 1991 by a landfalling hurricane, New England and Long Island. That's an amazing statistic. The other amazing statistic is South Florida. Southeast Florida coast has not been hit by a major hurricane since Andrew pulled that stunt back in 1992. That's just mind-boggling to me that has not occurred. So that's some things that we have to look for. Now,
definitely
listen,
something
folks.
to watch. Joe, I apologize for jumping in there, but like you said, yeah, something to watch. I'm a Florida girl. I live in Southeast Florida, so my family's there. We are watching this closely. June 1st, like it or not, the start of hurricane season. Unfortunately, I have to wrap you there because we're running out of time, but so appreciate your insight on all of this. Meteorologist Joe Bastardi, thanks so much.
Well, thanks for having me. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.